So one thing I like about this place is that the people is just a perfect height for me, because in Canada it's usually like up here and I can't see, and in the Netherlands it is like up here pretty much. Here. I'm here to talk to you all about expat living in Hong Kong. Isn't this cute? This is a Christmas gift from my work company, and apparently it's supposed to like levitate and light up. So it's putting it here. So as promised, I said I'll be doing a tour of my nano flat in my previous video. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'll link it in the description below. I'll just put it right here. So what is a nano flat? A nano flat is defined as an apartment or flat that is smaller than 215 square feet. This equates to the size of a small hotel room or 2 to 3 American-sized parking spaces. Bloomberg ranked Hong Kong as 5th most expensive city to live in, and one of the factors is due to affordability of housing. The city's property affordability is one of the most expensive in the world, topping places such as Vancouver, Sydney, Los Angeles. To alleviate this, there has been a rise in nano flats in Hong Kong, and the proportion of nano flats versus regular apartment flats have been rising in the recent years. Prices for these nano flats are approximately, on the Kowloon side, 10 to 13,000 Hong Kong dollars per month, or for Hong Kong Island side, more than 13,000 Hong Kong dollars a month. And this is keeping in mind that nano flats are usually newer buildings. A lot of these new developments have facilities such as clubhouses, a gym. They may have a pool, sitting lounge areas, as well as a barbecue space. If you can take a moment to like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. So most of the controls are right at the front door. There's this iPad thing, but I'm not sure. I don't really have an iPad and I never asked, so. And this is my bathroom. It's actually really nice. You know, in Hong Kong, most of the bathrooms are, we call them wet bathrooms. So usually the bathroom shower is above the toilet. But this one we call a dry shower, and the toilet is separate from the shower. Then moving forward, we have my studio. I tied this curtain here. One good way to separate your studio from your kitchen is to add in this curtain. So when I'm sleeping, it doesn't feel like I'm sleeping in the kitchen. So this is my work area. I put some photos there from my time in Peru, as well as some friends, and just my workstation, a very ghetto, tiny little squishy space. Also, I have my kettlebell, so I do my workout. So a lot of these new developments, these nano flats, have large, bright windows, as you can see, to kind of compensate for the lack of space. There's also usually a small balcony or porch And the best part is the view. I love the view here. Even though my room is only, I still call it a room, it's only 211 square feet, it does not feel very small. So, for example, with big floor-to-ceiling windows, you don't feel as claustrophobic. You can go outside. I don't really usually open the door, but you can go outside, you can take a look at the amazing view. It's kind of hazy today, and the pollution's not very good. So I have a 360 view. The people next door are doing renovations, so it's kind of dusty. Now, if you're coming from a place where space isn't as limited in Hong Kong, you may think that a nano flat is very, very small. Because in Hong Kong, it is known for their convenience. So to compensate for the convenience, a lot of us live in very, very tight, packed spaces. Rather than building like wide, in Hong Kong, you see most of the buildings kind of built up. And you can see that this theme also being seen in the nano flats here. Another good thing about this place that doesn't make you feel claustrophobic is that the ceilings are very, very high. So coming into my kitchen, as you know, I live in a studio, so this is my like one little space kitchen. And look at that, my kitchen is literally 5 centimeters wide. And so here in Hong Kong, you know, space is very limited, so we do have some things that we all kind of have for all our kitchens that help us save space. So you can buy these little racks from IKEA and put in the toaster and the kettle. You see in Hong Kong, a lot of people have hooks that they just hang their pots and pans and cutting boards, as well as maybe a basket or I don't know, this cylinder thing for your utensils. And then you can also hang up your drying rack, because I mean, how would you have space to put your drying rack anywhere else? And here you can see below, it's very common in a lot of new apartments. The washing machine is right here. And in Hong Kong, you don't really have dryers, although this one is a dual function one. It doesn't really dry very well because it's not really built as a dryer. So most of the time you just hang it outside, or you use a dehumidifier and hang it somewhere and let it dry. These cupboards are extremely high. How am I supposed to, like, I'm 5'3.5", but I don't know how I'm supposed to put stuff up there and get that every day. So that's why I have my caddy. So these are kind of like springy, like spring. Oh, I don't want to spring it, or else everything will fall out. Then to save space, I also bought these floor cupboards. You can use them as storage, and you can also use it as a couch. There's also these really cool like, I don't know what they're called. They're like legless chairs. So these cupboards, they're very useful because you can actually take this and then you can put stuff in here. Food is in this one, and then all my shoes are in this one. So it's very good and space saving. I didn't want a lot of clutter on the walls. So that concludes my tour of my nano flat. Stay tuned for my next video about Hong Kong. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see.